Hey, what's up? I've been thinking a lot lately. Oh, well, I am hugely surprised as it seems you never fucking stop thinking and or talking. Aphantasia, they say, is the inability to visualize in images. Like if I were to say to you right now, hey, picture an apple. Close your mind, picture an apple. What do you see in your head? Me? Black. I can conceptually visualize and try to imagine an apple, but I never see an apple. And I mostly just see black, but the more I sit there and stare at the black, depth falls out. Depth unfolds somehow. I start to see little blotches of color. And then, since I was a kid, I'll start to see these pulsations of like indigo and green. These little like gack splats. They kind of just look like they're just pulsating out in my mind, I guess. But all of this to say, it can feel very hopeless when you get into trying to practice meditation and you hear, oh, visualization is key. Visualization is key. I pretty much almost gave up meditating because of that. But on top of many things, I've learned that visualization is a amalgamation of using your senses in an imaginative way. So visualization doesn't just strictly mean an image visual. But all of that to say, I think people who cannot conjure up images in their mind yet have a very extensive, lucid, detailed, vivid dream world. What's that about? How are you explaining that one? For me, that's led me to believing that the dream realm and the astral realm are something completely separate from our physical body. They're all processes of the mind, and the mind is a wild beast, dude. So, I used to be very hopeless about it, but stick with it, because even as someone who almost consistently sees nothing but black when I shut my eyes and try to visualize, imagine anything, every now and then I will, if I'm really deep into a trance, on a lot of occasions I'll start to see people as if I'm like hovering above them. But that takes, me sitting around, laying around in a meditative state for quite a bit of time. Also, interesting thing that happened the other day, I was sitting on my futon in my zazen position, and the TV was on, and then I shut my eyes, started meditating, and then all of a sudden I felt kind of out of my body, and I'm seeing the TV, and I'm watching the TV, but then I remember thinking, I'm like, whoa, my eyes are closed. I think my eyes are closed, but how am I seeing what I was just seeing on the TV? I'm like, are my eyes closed? And I opened my eyes, and my eyes were closed, but I was seeing exactly what was in my living room and exactly what was on the TV with my eyes closed. Help me figure this out.